Hello friends, welcome back to the next session in the concepts of general insurance and reinsurance. Now let's begin with our learning. In this particular session, we'll be understanding and dealing with the applicability to the general insurance. That is, how the general insurance, reinsurance and co-insurance are interconnected or linked with each other. We'll also see the applicability of reinsurance to the general insurance industry or the scenario. Now let's begin with our learning. In terms of an insurance, we have seen that the term insurance is being applied to various different types of verticals. What do we mean by insurance? Insurance is a particular contract or a particular mode wherein the amount of risk of loss that has been suffered by a particular person, it is tried to be minimized or it is tried to be divided. Let's take an example. That is, I as an individual or you as an individual, you have purchased an insurance policy, and over a period of time you expect that you mitigate that you may occur a certain amount of loss. So in order to cover yourself from this particular risk of loss, you pay a certain amount of premium to the insurance company, and the policy is being purchased from the insurance company by the insured person. So here in this case, the policy that has been purchased by the insured person from the insurance company is called as an insurance policy, and in return the insured person pays a certain amount of premium. After over a period of time, whenever time passes on, if the loss has been incurred or it has been into existence, the insurance company pays a certain amount of money in a lump sum. This particular amount of lump sum money that has been paid is called as a claim compensation that has been paid for the risk of loss that has been occurred for an individual. So here in this case, the risk of loss can be either for different categories. Now, moving towards the various types of insurances, the insurance contract can be applicable for various business verticals. Insurance has been divided into several categories. The first is the life insurance business, then the general insurance business, then the health insurance business, and lastly, the reinsurance business. In case of the life insurance business, the insurance is being taken for mitigating the risk of loss which is being shared by the person for loss of his life. That is, over a period of time, if there is a death or a certain scenario that has been occurred for a certain individual, then the dependent person or the legal heirs of that particular person will be paid a certain sum of money. Now, this particular money will be paid by the insurance company to the legal heir or to the descendants or to the persons who are appointed as the respective members. In return to this, the insured person has regularly paid an amount of premium to the insurance company. So that was the concept of life insurance business. In case of a general insurance business has been taken for dealing in transactions or activities of general category. That is, for your business transactions, motor accident, motor car, firefighting, and so on. So any of the activity which can be conducted for a general concern, all those activities fall under the purview of general insurance. The another category we have is the concept of health insurance. Health insurance is a particular category or class of insurance in which for mitigating or saving the risk of loss for the expenditure on hospital or for expenditure on medical treatment that is being undertaken by an individual. So for various hospital bills, hospital expenses, whatever an individual is supposed to incur, for all those concerned, the health insurance policy is being undertaken. And lastly, the reinsurance business. In terms of a reinsurance business, reinsurance is an insurance for the insurance company. That is, in order to divide the risk of loss for a particular individual, the insurance company gets themselves insured with the another insurance company. And such type of contract wherein the insurance company is getting themselves mitigated or saving the risk of loss from the different business verticals is called as the reinsurance business. So in this way, different four types of business verticals are into existence. That is the life insurance business, the general insurance, the health insurance, and the reinsurance. Now let's look at the insurance and general insurance applicability. Insurance means an individual or a person gets compensated for the risk or loss that he is going to suffer in the near future. So what does the company does? The company agrees to pay a certain sum of money in the form of compensation to the particular insured person. So whenever the risk of loss it has been occurred, it has been calculated, it has been valued, then the insurance company pays a certain amount of money to the insured person. And for this particular concern, the premium is being collected from the insured person by the insurance company, and hence it is having a common understanding with respect to the insurance. But in case of a general insurance, there is a risk taking for general or common activities which are not of a regular in nature. So any loss that is being incurred, whether the loss is small or whether the loss is big, whether it is a profit making or whether it is a loss making, for any such type of activity, the general insurance policy is into existence. In case of an insurance, whether the loss is incurred or not incurred, it is duty bound to pay a certain amount of money as a part of a compensation, and an insured person has to pay a certain amount of premium. But in case of a general insurance, that is not the case as a part of an insurance. Whatever may be the risk of loss, whether the loss is greater or slower, higher or smaller, accordingly, whether it is a big or small, plus or minus, that is a profit or loss situation, for all the concerns, the general insurance is applicable. Now let's look at the various agencies that have been involved in terms of general insurance. The initially primary ruling or regulatory authority in case of general insurance is the IRDAI, that is Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India. For all the components or the participants, that is the insurance, reinsurance, co-insurance, as well as the general insurance, the IRDAI acts as the controller or the regulatory authority. The primary legislation for the insurance activities is provided or is been passed in the year 1938 as the Insurance Act of 1938. And in addition to it, the IRDA Act of 1999 is also into existence for protection of the rights of the investors, money lenders, and insurance brokers, agents, and so on. So, the Insurance Act of 1938 and the IRDA Act of 1999 are acting as the legislative bodies or councils for controlling the activities. The insurance activities are being covered for all types of policies, all types of claims, and all types of premium which have been paid by an individual. So, an individual person, that is an insured person, whatever payment that is being making, that is with respect to the claims, with respect to the premium, with respect to the policy, or with respect to the compensation, if there is an exchange of money between the insured person and between the insurance company, for all those particular concerns, the agencies that have been involved or higher regulatory authorities that have been involved are IRDAI, the Insurance Act, the IIISLA, and so on. Now let's look at the various intermediaries who are involved in an insurance contract or in a general insurance contract. The first intermediary is the general broker or the insurance broker. The another insurance broker is the corporate agent. Then we have the third party administrator. Then we have the insurance surveyor and loss assessor and the web aggregators along with the insurance and marketing firms. So these particular participants acts as a middleman or acts as a mediating link between the insurance company and between the insurance person. These particular mediators can be available at the stage of between the insurance company or the insurance agent or between the insurance company or the reinsurance company, or they can be also found at the stage of reinsurance and co-insurance stage. So in this case, whether it is a life insurance, the health insurance, the general insurance, or any type of insurance which is into existence, these particular intermediaries, that is the brokers, the agent, the TPA, that is third party administrators, the surveyors and the loss assessors, the web aggregators, and the insurance marketing firms plays an important role, and accordingly they act as a regulatory bodies or the mediating link between the parties. Now let's summarize what we have learned in this particular session. In this session, we have understood what is the concept of insurance, what is the concept of reinsurance, and how it has been different from general insurance. In the next stage, we have learned about what are the various participants and the regulatory authorities with respect to the general insurance and the insurance industry. And lastly, we have seen who are the various intermediaries that are involved in conducting or smooth operational functional activities of the general insurance and the reinsurance business. I hope you must have enjoyed the learning. We'll stay connected. Thank you.